Hello guys, it is Matt from Games Labs Network and we're playing TF2 again, and this time I'm a spy. Or am I? Yeah, there was kind of a problem. I was going to play spy with all that loadout, but it turns out I just switched classes through the entire video because I'm playing really bad. But this video is going to be more about me talking about the TF2 game and etc. Today is the 29th, the day I recorded it, which means it's the Halloween TF2 event. I did kill Erasmus. It was quite hard to try and find a server where people didn't keep killing each other. But yeah, eventually we'll kill him. Don't really like the hat, not going to wear it. But it's just nice to say, hey, I killed Erasmus. Right here I'm trying to just backstab someone because I'm using the Eternal Reward, which means you cannot disguise, which sucks. But that's my favourite knife. Yeah, it didn't turn out well. I'm probably going to change classes right now. I don't know, I can't remember. But no, maybe not. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about was, well, first of all, sorry for the quality of the videos. The fact is, my computer can't record anything higher than 800 by 600 resolution, which means that you guys, unfortunately, are going to be watching quite low quality, because especially since it's a 4x3 monitor, which means it records in 4x3. And I have to stretch it to 16 by 9, which makes it look a bit stretched out. So if that is what you are seeing, it being stretched out, then I'm apologising right now, but I can't really change that because I do not have the money for a new monitor, unfortunately. And yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is scout gameplay. I would love to do a lot of scout gameplay. Scout is my favourite class. Sorry, I was just watching the gameplay. This is the only good bit. I get a sniper and then I get blown up by a random sticky. So what was I going to say? I've just lost my train of thought. I said, yeah, scout gameplay. I cannot record it because you move so fast that the frame rate can't keep up at 30, and my computer can't record anything more than 30 frames a second. So it's going to be very hard for me to record scout gameplays. I'm going to try my best to try and get one or two, but not as many as I was planning, because I was planning like for most of my gameplays to be scout, because yeah, I love scout. It's the best class in my opinion. Yeah, back to the gameplay. I'm trying to get behind to their spawn without them noticing, but obviously these guys have noticed and you can't really go anywhere down here, so I was doomed. Didn't really know what to do, so yeah, just get owned by a sniper and I get pushed through a fence. If you can see there, I'm a scout. I have everything for the scout pretty much. I buy everything for the scout. Well, don't buy, but you know, with keys, like trading. And oh yeah, I switched to pyro because I have the spectral flame spell and it looks really cool, and I have green flames, so I want it to be pyro. I'm not a very good pyro. I'm a very bad pyro, but I think it's pretty cool. So you're gonna see me fail quite a bit with the detonator as well. Like there, could have exploded. That might have set him on fire, but I always forget to right click. I enjoy this shot a lot more, just spy checking, because that's all I'm really useful for right now, because I can't do much. And another thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that trading in TF2 is ruining my life. It is completely taking over everything I'm doing. So what did I do? I wasted all my keys on crates, hoping I'd get an unusual, and because I decided I'm going to quit TF2 trading unless I really need something, and you know, I just know the way of getting it and trading, then I'm just going to stop trading in TF2. So I just used all my keys, didn't get anything good. It was all strange shovels and rocket launchers and flamethrowers. Unfortunately, I got a strange market gardener, but I already had one of those, and I got a hat for sniper. I also found a phlogistonator. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. It's a very bad weapon. I have everything I need for the scout. I have a festive scattergun. You can see some of my stuff there, but I have a festive scattergun. Which scattergun is the best primary loadout for scout, I think. Which brings me on to another topic, which is new people in TF2. A lot of people think that new people in well, free-to-play people in TF2 are ruining the game, but in fact they are making the game better. But the fact is that it's very hard to get into TF2 nowadays. The learning curve is huge. You know, it's completely different to any other frames per second. No, fast-person shooter out there. First-person shooter even, but this is quite a fast-person shooter. Yeah, it's very hard to get into Fastpaint this game in particular, because for a start the weapons are very weird. You know, you get default weapons and that can put people off because, you know, they don't know how they're going to get the new weapons until they find their first weapon, if they've not researched at all. But so yeah, that can be a turning point already. You know, they've got default weapons, what else can they get? They see people with all these fancy strange, what does strange mean? So you need to learn so many things. For example, like the scattergun, in my opinion, is the best scout weapon. I decided to go Demo Knight here, by the way. Anyway, the scattergun is the best scout primary, I believe. But you know, for a new TF2 player, they'd believe that probably they found the Force of Nature. Let's say they probably think the Force of Nature is better because it's not default. But whereas in fact the Force of Nature is nothing compared to the scattergun. Well, that's just my opinion, but so they'd probably never use the scattergun again because they found the Force of Nature and think it's better. When actually it has a small good size, and for the push force I don't think it's worth it. So that's another reason why, you know, TF2 new TF3 players can't, you know, get into the game. I was once free to play and I had no clue what was going on when I first got the game. Didn't know you could find items, didn't know anything. I had the default weapons, so I still thought it was a good game, so I stuck to it. So, but other people might not. Yeah, I'm Demo Knighting. Well, I'm trying to Demo Knight here, but yeah, it doesn't go the best. I'm gonna skip the setup time. Okay, I decided I should taunt, and when I got that taunt, you know, it's a random chance at Halloween, I thought this is gonna be good. And I eventually switched to Soldier, so it's gonna be good. Sorry for the random notifications in the bottom right, by the way. So I try and come around here. I do get owned by a sentry that I didn't know was there. I suddenly get on fire for some reason, somehow, I don't know. Didn't see what happened, I think it was a detonator probably, and then the sentry corners me. I tried to escape with a Demo Knight thrust, but you know, it didn't really work, unfortunately. So I switched to Soldier, because that is probably my best class that isn't frames per second intensive, like the Scout. I'm using the same loadout as the last video because I haven't changed it and I couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to quickly try and help. I'm going to talk more about the gameplay now, because I've told you everything I wanted to. Come up here and try to kill the sniper camping in the tower. Assisted a pyro in doing that. Just trying to harass these people guarding the point to let these guys through. Decide to come down here and help them push it because there was no one left at the gate. And then I get random grenade launched, which wasn't fun. There's a lot of people running around with seal masks at Halloween, because everyone gets one for free. Also, I found a goggle stash for this medic, which is pretty cool. I opened 2 Eerie crates as well, and I got 2 Eerie crates, and I got the Crone Dome, which is the hat that my scout was wearing, and the demo one, and I got a, what was the other thing? The scary sleeves for the scout, which was pretty cool. Anyway, yes, back to the gameplay. I'm just trying to, well, stop being on fire for a second, and then I'm just trying to harass everybody at the spawn so someone else can push. So I'm just firing a few rockets in, leaving, firing a few rockets in, leaving, but then I get determined to kill that heavy. So I just run, you know, get some health. I want to try and kill this heavy even. So I'm coming around here. I see the heavy right there, running away. Try and get a few shots on him, but I don't want to follow him because that would be instant death. Yeah, can't try. I'm going to check if this pyro is a spy right here, and no, he's not. I really thought he would be just walking from the enemy spawn, but you know, whatever. He's also wearing a gas gibbous, so that could, yeah. Not that anything wrong with the gas gibbous, but you know, a lot of new players play with the gas gibbous because it's the only hat they own. That brings me to another point actually. A lot of people discriminate people for not having a lot of hats, and that's just so stupid. You have no idea what their skill in the game is because of what hat they wear. I owned 1 hat to my name last video, but I came second scoring. I owned the yellow ghastly gibbous. That is all I owned last video, and I did really well. So, you know, you can't just judge people from the way their hats look. Although according to Manco you can. So yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to kill this heavy with the crit streak because I know he's not going to be Ubered, so I'm trying to get rid of him before the, well, I don't know. I was going to say before the Uber charge, but he can't be Ubered. So it doesn't matter. Just come and just get Ubered. I completely waste this Uber, unfortunately. I'm trying to push the cart. I didn't realise you can't push the cart when you're Ubered. Yeah, that is kind of newbie, I know. And then there's 2 sentries around there. Can't do much. So I retreat, and the medic just leaves me because he's probably had enough of me. Kill this scout. And realise there are 2 snipers standing on over there or something. So yeah, I didn't want to go that way. And I keep thinking I have the escape plan because I keep switching to my melee when I'm hurt. Melee, whatever you want to call it. I don't know really how you pronounce it. We're coming towards the end of the video here. But there's a few things I want to say, like, for example... Well, I have no clue what I want to say because I've just lost whatever I was going to say. So let's just talk about the gameplay. I'm just on fire, so I'm waiting here for the health, obviously. Oh yes, I did want to say rocket jumping. Okay, I'm quite the good rocket jumper, if I do say so. But you know, you don't have to believe me, but I am quite the good rocket jumper because I can rocket jump. And as I know I said I'm not going to really give any tips, but there is one tip I would like to give because I haven't really seen it anywhere else. Start with the sticky jumper. Yeah, I said the sticky jumper. And that's probably, you're thinking, oh, well, that's not a rocket jumper. But it really does help with strafing. Get on a big map, like, I don't know, one with a long, thin road place, I don't know. But, and just sticky jump and try and sort of turn while you're sticky jumping and learn to strafe. Because strafing is, compared to C, I just completely sort of turned around in that rocket jump then. So I think getting the sticky jumper is a great way to start learning how to strafe. That's how I did it. That's how I think a lot of people would be able to do it easily. If you don't have the sticky jumper, you know, it doesn't matter. Just try with the normal rocket, but it's a lot easier with the sticky jumper. And you can just use the trial from the Manco store if you'd wish, just to try it out for a couple of days. See if you can actually learn to strafe with it. And if you've already used it, well, you know, just use a rocket launcher and see what you can do. Trying to kill the snipers over there, so we can let these guys push the cart, but it's not happening. So, but then I noticed they're pushing the cart, so I just quickly rocket jump over to help them. But no, I didn't get the cap point. Doesn't matter. Didn't obviously come top scoring because I was multi-class stupidity, really stupid. But yeah, guys, this is coming to be the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.